Hi, at Armourgate, we are very passionate about ambidexterity. Ambidexterity generally refers to your ability to use both your left and your right hand, or in other words, your typical hand and your other hand, right? Depending on which you use normally. And so for us, that means several things. For instance, it means the ability to envision, as well as the ability to execute. It means the ability to lead as well as the ability to manage. It means the capacity to manage people by, for instance, decisiveness, and at the same time to co-create. So think about it however you want to, because we know from experience that you need to be able to do both, especially when it comes to things like strategizing and executing in order to be an organization of the future. Now, I wish I could tell you that we only do this for ourselves or that we only do this for our clients. But in the same spirit of ambidexterity, we do this for our clients and we also do this for ourselves. In other words, we model what we teach and we also end up teaching what we model. And we do not only teach you theoretically, we teach you in word and we also guide you in practice till we reproduce the ambidextrous spirit in your people, in your practices, in your processes, and above all, in your policies and principles. So that's who we are at Armourgate. We are ambidextrous, that's who we are, and that's what we teach. In over a decade of existing, at Armourgate, we've always believed in originality. And let me tell you what we mean by that. We believe in uploading before downloading. We believe in creating before replicating. We believe in ensuring that the body of knowledge is continually expanded by not just using existing frameworks and models, but contributing to them as well. And this is what we do. This is how we would help to train your people. This is how we'll help to establish your processes. And this is how we'll help to ensure not only organizational renewal, but also institutional continuity, especially for a fast adapting world. Originality and authenticity are non-negotiable for us in Armourgate, and we also help to ensure that it's not only what we do, but it's also what you do as an organization, guaranteeing institutional renewal and organizational continuity by not only using what exists, but creating what is yet to be. Collectivity for sustainability is one value that we do not trade with at Armourgate. In Armourgate, we do not build things around one individual. There is nothing one person can do that many others cannot do. We believe a lot in leadership, but we also believe in peer mentoring. We allow each to lead in his or her area of strength and to reproduce this strength in his or her peers and definitely in the next generation. So we talk about collegiate leadership. We talk about peer mentoring. We ensure that we do this for ourselves because that then qualifies us not only in word, but in deed and action to do the same for your organization. We help to ensure that there are true processes, that there are genuine systems, that there are things that can work and function effectively outside of whoever it was that created them. And that way, we guarantee sustainability for your organization, just as we are doing for ourselves. Collectivity for sustainability is one thing we strongly believe organizations need to do more of if they are going to exist beyond centuries. That's what we intend to do at Armourgate, and that's what we intend to do for you. It is very easy to teach what you do not do, but there is a level of training and replicating of yourself that you can never achieve except you have lived the principles you're trying to replicate or the principles you're trying to pass on. And so for us at Armourgate, we talk a lot about not just originality, but as well about flexibility and focus. And I'll explain both to you. Flexibility in that it is important for people to be able to differentiate between the goal and the method, between the end and the path, right? So we are focused on the end, but we are flexible with the path. And that's not just what we do, that's what we also pass on to you. And that's where integrity also comes into place for us. In Armourgate, we do not talk about integrity as anything less than an ability to model what we teach on a continuous basis and therefore teach what we model. None of the principles we attempt to pass on to our clients have not first been experimented upon by us on not just a one-off basis, but on a continuous basis. And so we believe we have earned the right to help your organization, either from a process point of view, from a people point of view, from a structure point of view, and so on and so forth. We believe we have earned the right to help your organization implement these things because we have first done them. And that gives us the integrity to teach them. And we also do this in a very flexible way, in a way that is customized to your peculiar needs, to your unique industry, and to the ever-evolving dynamics and demands of the environment in which you operate. So for us, it's not just integrity, but also focus and as well as flexibility.